Hello everyone, welcome to my top 10 bosses from Cuphead. This list will be based on how enjoyable I thought the bosses were, and mostly based on my opinion. So if you don't agree with my opinion, that's fine. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. So without a further ado, on to the list. At number 10 is Dr. Call's Robot. The reason why he's so low on the list is because he's the most hated boss in Cuphead. I've actually seen it myself. So the deal with this boss is that you can take out any weapon of your choosing, but beware, there's consequences to taking them out, because they replace it with some attack that is way stronger than the one before. As you can see, there's a pretty good reason why I put Dr. Call so low on the list. I could go on how much I do not like how this boss fight works, but it's time to go on to the next number. Number 9 is Grim Matchstick. The reason why Grim is at number 9 is because I spent too much time facing him, especially in my Cuphead live stream, not the rematch one, the other one. The downside to him is 1, the fireballs in the second phase, and 2, the fireballs in the third phase. I'd say the only thing I like about this fight is that it actually makes the lobber useful for something. Number 8 is the Devil. The reason why I put him here is because he took the longest out of any other bosses on my Let's Play. The reason why I didn't put him on number 10 is because, well, just like it, Dr. Call's way harder than him. And plus, there are some ideas in this boss that I really like. He's not really challenging either, even though it took me a while to beat him in my Let's Play, but no hard feelings for this fight. Number 7 is the Howling Aces. The reason why they're here on the list is because, well, they're not really that challenging, but the only problem I have is actually the screen flipping in the final phase. For number 6, we have the Root Pack. The reason why they're on the list is because they're a really good introduction to bosses in Cuphead. And even if they're boring to fight again, they're just really fun the first time. And they may be easy, but I feel like there's better bosses than them. Number 5, we have Cagney Carnation. The reason for his ranking on this list is because he's just really fun and just has really cool techniques. And one thing I haven't talked about yet is the music in this boss fight is really so good. The other boss fight musics are really cool too, but I feel like this one is just really peaceful and just makes you feel relaxed while fighting him. There's not really much to say, so let's continue. Next, for number 4, we have Calamaria. The reason why she's on the list is because she can be challenging sometimes, but she can also be fun depending on how your experience is. Also, I don't know why, but I love how she turns into Medusa, and I find it very odd that her head comes off like that. But all in all, I think Calamaria could be a well of a time to fight sometimes. Number 3 on the list is Werner Vermin. He's on the list because he's really easy, but not that easy and not too hard. He's just in the middle somewhere, I think. If you guys don't agree with me, that's fine. And I love the Tom and Jerry references in this fight, especially with the cat that later was revealed to be controlled by none other than Werner Vermin himself. Next, for number 2, is Chef Saltbaker. Chef Saltbaker is the final boss of the DLC, and he is a challenge sometimes, I'll admit, but he is just really fun to fight, like I said with other bosses. But I feel like this boss fight is way creepier than other bosses. I don't know why, but I feel like he's worse than the Devil. Before we get to number 1 on the list, here's some honorable mentions. Wally Warbles. He may not be as tough, but he is kind of challenging sometimes, especially on Expert. We found that out the hard way. Beppy the Clown. He is a little easy, but he isn't that easy. It's still an easy boss nonetheless. Sally Stageplay. The thing that stuck out to me about her fight is the fact that it looks fake, and also I love how the actors were in the background just powering. Rumor Honeybottoms. She can be hard sometimes, but yeah, she is still fun. And believe me, her platforms are way better than Good Matchsticks, and I will not deny that. And finally, for number 1, we have Esther Winchester. The reason why she's this high on the list is because she's just so unique and has a lot of interesting attacks and mechanics to her. And let's not forget her epic boss fight music, Hainu Hoopla. And that's all the top 10 Cuphead bosses. Which one is your favorite? Feel free to tell me in the comments down below. And I'll see you all later. Bye!